6 kilos. And he's also the darkest seal in this pool as well, so that makes him quite easy to tell apart. And then our other 14-year-old, where's she gone to? Hiding over at the back. Is Pixie just over here? Give a little wave from you, Pixie. Give us a little wave, thank you. Well done, nearly stolen by Ollie. Pixie is our smallest seal in this pool. She weighs just under 18 kilos and she's got a slightly smaller face and a slightly fatter tail than our other seals. So that makes her, again, quite easy to tell apart. Now, out in the wild, female harbour seals will be between 70 and 80 kilos, and males will be between 80 and 90. But obviously here at Natureland, our seals are very well fed, so they do sit slightly above average for what you would expect of a wild seal. Then next, we've got the baby of the group, and that is Albie, just here. So you might notice that Albie is a completely different colour to our other seals, and that's because he has albinism. So that means that he has no pigmentation in his skin, in his fur, or in his eyes. So you might notice that when he comes to the surface, his eyes are actually closed. And that's because his eyes are so sensitive to the sunlight, he can't actually open them in the daytime. Can you do a touch? Good boy. Not only is Albie partly blind, he's also partially deaf, so it's really common for albino animals to struggle out in the wild to fend for themselves for these reasons. But Albie has adapted really well to living here at Natureland, and he uses his whiskers. So all seals have really sensitive whiskers, and it's what helps them hunt fish out of the wild. They can pick up on the vibrations of any movement of fish under the water. But Albie has gone that little bit further, so you can see at the moment he's sticking his whiskers out nice and far. You touch? Good boy. So he can tell the difference as to whether it's my hand coming towards him or whether it's a fish coming towards him. So it's perfectly safe for us to work with him here at Natureland. Now, out in the wild, albino seals are 1 in 100,000. Good boy. And that is because they do tend to struggle to fend for themselves, but also because albinism is a recessive condition as well, so it is a rare condition in itself. Now, last but not least, we have got Scarlet. Here, Pixie. Fix behind you. So Scarlet is 6 years old, and I'll get her up in just a second. You're going to come this way, Scarlet, rather than over here. Scarlet, come on. Scarlet is our largest seal in this pool, and she weighs just over 100 kilos. You want to come over that side then? Okay. And she's slightly more brown in colour as well, so again that makes her quite easy to tell apart. Now, unfortunately, when Scarlet came into us as a baby 6 years ago, she came in with a disease known as mouth rot. And this means that, unfortunately, she has a hole in the roof of her mouth that leads all the way through to her nasal passage. So out in the wild, seals have been recorded diving up to 500 metres in depth. So polite. But unfortunately for Scarlet, even if she was to dive just a few metres, that hole in the roof of her mouth, the pressure of that water would force water to come through that hole in the roof of her mouth and into her lungs. So unfortunately she wouldn't survive hunting for herself out in the wild. Now, in the wild, female harbour seals will live roughly